This is a day I've been looking forward to for 2.5 years.
Today I'm going to introduce you stairs. A stair that is so special that will loop infinite without an end. But not this spiral one. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to Penrose Stairs. The Penrose Stairs is an impossible object which was created by Lionel Penrose and his son Roger Penrose. The object is a two-dimensional depiction of a staircase in which the stairs make 490-degree turns as they ascend or descend, yet form a continuous loop. Although the staircase is conceptually impossible, it does interfere with your perception since it looks like a person could climb forever and never get any higher. The concept was first published in the February 1958 issue of the British Journal of Psychology. Later on, the famous optical illusion lithogram, Ascending and Descending, was printed by a Dutch artist, M.C. Estrin, in March 1960, where the artwork is an artistic implementation of the Penrose Stairs. So, what is an impossible object? An impossible object, or known as impossible figure, is a type of visual illusion, in which is simply saying it is a picture of an object that at first sight looks three-dimensional, but cannot be a two-dimensional projection of a real three-dimensional object. A characteristic of this picture is that it may take an observer some time to realize that the figures are impossible. So people have created the impossible object in 2D form, but it is really impossible to make an impossible object in real world. And here we show you our designed 3D Penrose Stairs.
One semester later.
And here is our final product. When viewing it from a particular angle made it looks like an impossible object existing in the real world. However, when viewing in another angle, it is just an ordinary discontinued 3D object. Psychologists have explained that our visual system works by following certain rules relatively rigidly, even when doing so yields an inconsistency. When looking at the impossible Penrose Stairs, our visual system follows the law of proximity. This states that if there is no visible gap between elements depicted in the picture, then they are perceived as forming a totality and joining up.
Sheet architecture into impossible shapes. That lets you create closed loops, like the Penrose steps, the infinite staircase. See? Paradox.
In fact, the visual system follows such rules all the time, not just when looking at pictures, but also 3D figures. That is why an impossible object is possible in the real world when the 3D Penrose Stairs was shown in a certain angle, which creates no visible gaps, but with illusionary conjoined ends, resulting in a perception of a continuous loop. Thank you everyone, and we see you next